First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They go right back to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Again, it'll be Taylor. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Richardson to throw. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
First and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. And he's into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Slot man in motion right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case,
and he's in! Kyle Pitts! Touchdown Atlanta.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And he gets in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Come back here. Then a couple of scores now. It's a 15-point game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Woo! Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll look deep for Pittman. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. And he's in. God Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So this is going to be the final play of the half. No time left on the clock. They'll try to add 2 more to this lead before halftime. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Richardson. He keeps it himself. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Come on.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Richardson gonna look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the
pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And here's Bijan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Penix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Curly Werner. Touchdown Falcons. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Gould on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Indianapolis.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
It's Richardson on the move. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Richardson going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. The outside, hauled in by Pittman. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
There's an argument to be made, Mike, that across the league, some of the best cover guys on the field play free safety. They're handling a lot of assignments. They're handling a lot of different coverages. But it's their ability to be the best communicators, put out some fires, get guys lined up in the right spot. And no matter whatever coverage they're in, they're always a huge threat to pick you off. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They send him right out of the slot. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same.
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking Starlight Ball, high, pretty face.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Lions' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second down, Montgomery. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the gut with Montgomery. He'll push forward for about a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. On the ground, Montgomery. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On play action, Goff. This one caught at the 4. A nice run there, bringing it down to the 2, and decision time, 4th and goal.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one knocked away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be third down.
Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Alpha, sit on.
This is Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Jackson now from the 50. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hey, out. Come on.
Aguilar goes off in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Jackson now. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll get this close to a 1st down as he stopped at about the 25-yard line. On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30. A carry here for Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now 2nd and inches. Montgomery. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll run here. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He's to the 10. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw, Jackson. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd down and 8. Now it's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2, Tungo Vailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. How about 2? A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. Turbo 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Second down throw for Jameis. That one complete to Moore. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Browns 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he's going to be brought down on what will... On second down, Chubb. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 9. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, Winston. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for.
He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Juan Thornhill that time. Good coverage. Able to knock it away.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Nyheim Hines back deep for the Browns. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
And he'll manage to get to the 33. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down. Third down and 9.
Ready.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Deep to return is Malik Washington.
The Dolphins take over.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Throwing, Jameis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Winston to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And they will finally run him down.
Hey, let's go.
It's a gain of 37.
Money, TX.
That's good.
Slot receiver headed right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A quick slant, caught by Hill. On the ground is H.A. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Hey, come on, 21G.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now H.A. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Second and 7. To throw, here's Winston. This pass caught by Judy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. To throw is Winston. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Hines. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Winston looking to throw. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Chubb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. Now it's Chubb. And And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. It is 2nd and a yard. Chubb. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now on 2nd and long. They'll run here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen,